Now let's see one example program on Iterator, right? So my program is going to be, I'm writing a program for accessing all the objects of array list collection using Iterator, and then if I found an integer object 5 in my collection, I'm going to remove that object using remove method, and finally I'm going to display the array list object before removal and after removal, right? So I'm going to start my program, right? So at first I'm writing the import statement. So my iterator interface and array list class are available in util package. So I'm going to import the util package, import java.util.start, right? So after that I'm going to write the class name, public class followed by class name. I am taking the class name as Iterator demo. The first letter of my class should be capital letter, right? So Iterator demo. Inside my class I am writing my main method, public static void and main. So string args, right? Name of the array can be any name, already discussed in the earlier sessions. Now I'm going to write the logic, actual logic inside this main method, right? So first what I need, in order to retrieve the objects one by one from a collection, I need first one collection, right? So here I need one array list collection, right? So I have to create the array list collection first, right? So for creation of array list object, I am taking the first method. So array list al equal to new array list. Okay, right? Object is created. Then I have to add elements into that object. So I want to add 1 to 10 elements into my array list object. For that I am taking the help of one for loop. For int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Okay. So inside this for loop I am writing, for adding an elements into array list, what method we'll use? We'll use the add method. So I am calling my add method al dot add of what values I am going to add. I am going to add the I values, right? That is nothing but 1 to 10. So add of I. So end of for loop, right? By the end of this for loop, what happens is 1 to 10 integer objects will be added to my array list object. Next, what I have to do? I have to retrieve the objects one by one. So for retrieving the objects one by one, I want one iterator object, right? So as iterator is an interface, I cannot create object for that interface, but I can take the help of iterator method of all the implementation classes of collection. So is array list a implementation of collection or not? Of course, yes, right? So then I can call iterator method on array list for getting the iterator object, right? So al dot iterator, I have called the iterator method on array list object. This method will return the iterator object. I'm going to store that iterator itr equal to, okay, fine. So this is my iterator object. Next, what I have to do? I have to read the objects one by one from my collection, right? So till when I have to read the object? Until unless there are no more objects to be read from the collection. So for that I am writing a while loop, while itr dot has, while itr dot has next. So what is the purpose of this has next method? This has next method will return true if there are some more elements that are to be fetched from the array list object. It will return false if there are no more elements. Okay, so if there are more elements, then what I have to do? I have to fetch one object from the collection. So for fetching one object from the collection, I'll take the help of next method. So itr dot next. What is the purpose of this next method? This next method will read next object from the collection, but this next method will return object type. Okay, but what type I need here? I need integer type, right? So in order to convert the object type into integer type, I need to perform the downcasting. So integer, fine. Okay, I'm going to store it in one integer object. Integer I equal to, okay, fine, right? So I have fetched the next object. Then what I should do is I should see whether the fetched object is 5 or not. If it is 5, I should remove that object, right? So for doing that, I am taking help of if condition. If I equal to 5, then what should I do? If the fetched object is 5, then what I have to do? I have to remove that object. Then I am calling remove method. If the object is 5, itr dot remove. Is it fine? Okay. Clear? And I am going to end my while loop, right? So if the fetched object is 5, I am going to remove that object. Then what I have to do now? I have to print the array list collection before removing the object and after removing the object, right? So before removing the object, I am going to print the collection. So for printing, I'll take the help of system dot out dot print ln, system.out.println of I am typing one message there so that it will be clear. Before removing, I am printing the array list collection al, right? Then what I am doing is after removal, I am printing the array list object. End of my main, end of class. Let me save this file. Save as. So what is the name of the file? Iterator demo.java, right? File saved successfully. Then command prompt, I'm going to open my command prompt and change the current working directory to the location where my files are available. My files are available in eDrive Java classes folder. So I'm going to change to that location. So for changing to that location, I'll take the help of cd command, cd space, I'm pasting the location, paste, enter. Okay, fine. So let me compile the program. Java C, for compiling the program, Java C, name of the program is Iterator demo.java. Enter. If I have misspelled if, sorry. In if I should be small, right? So for if while writing if condition, I should be small letter. Let me recompile it. So Java C iterator demo.java, enter. My program has been successfully compiled. Let me run the program. Java iterator demo, enter. Okay, so have you got an idea like how we'll use iterator for accessing the elements one by one? This is for today. In tomorrow's session we are going to discuss some new concept, right? Thank you.